Reese Larramendy, you are on a U20 World team. Go back to last year and think about not making the team, how much that motivated you this year.
Yeah, it motivated me a lot. I think the biggest thing for me has been my mindset. I've said that a lot in the past, and I've just grown in my faith in God, and I've always had a strong relationship with Him. It's just trusting Him and leaning on His plan, not making it my own. And whatever His timing is, whatever His plan is for me, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to go in the wrestling room every day and work my butt off so that when the moments arise, the opportunities like this arise, and I'm able to take full advantage of it. And I just leave it up to Him. I go out there and I give 100% effort, and I feel like that's been able to allow me finally to show my hard work, show the skills that I have. I feel like I haven't been able to show the skills, my skill set a lot in the past, and that's been frustrating. So I'm just happy. I got a lot of stuff to improve on, stuff to fix up in a couple days before I head off to Olympic trials. So I'm excited for that. I just love competing. So
this will always be a storyline. Your teammate, Ella Schmit, see you warming up beforehand together.
Absolutely.
Talk about their relationship and what it's like having to wrestle her in the finals.
It's difficult, but at the same time, one thing that we're really good at Iowa is flipping the switch. Whether it's in the wrestling room, we're messing around, we're talking in the bleachers and stuff, but then as soon as the coach says, all right, let's go, practice time, warm up, boom, it's that flip of the switch. So we know how to do that. It's the same thing here, We'll warm up together. We wrestle each other every day in the room. What is one more warm up going to be? That's just how we think of it. We don't pay too much attention to that. When we go out there, it's just business, and that's what we do. We wrestle 100%, and no matter who wins, we're going to be happy for the other person. I want to see Ella succeed. I know Ella wants me to see me succeed, but to be able to have two finalists in there, it's credit to our room. We got some girls in there.
What adjustments did you make, though, from last year to this year? What were the biggest adjustments?
Yeah, like I said, mentally. I know that you might get sick and tired of me saying that, but I do really believe that I've had the skill set to be at this level for a long time now, but I've worked into believing in it. Now that I finally believe in my capabilities and my skills, and I know that I just have to go perform, right? So what makes champions is when you can perform and when you can deal with the pressure, deal with all that stuff. You can be really good in the wrestling room at practice. That doesn't matter, and that's how I've been. So being able to just turn it on and being able to perform out here has been the biggest thing, and just all glory to God. He's, like I said, directed me on that path, and not focusing on my timing and my plan, just throwing that away, trusting in Him. It's been huge for me, and it's allowed me to wrestle to my fullest potential.
Compare the feelings of a National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championship and this.
Yeah, it's pretty similar because, my goal is to make world and Olympic teams, right, and to be world champion. This whole year I've trained to be world champion, and along with that goal have come these small goals, right? National champ and then making the world team. But that was the shift. When I last made a world team, I was prepared to make a world team. This whole year, why just prepare to make a world team? Why not prepare to be the best in the world? It doesn't matter if you're just best in the country. That doesn't really matter once you get to the world stage. So the biggest shift or difference between nationals and this is being able to go represent Team USA at one of the highest levels and bring back medal and hopefully a belt as well.
Will you be at the Olympic trials?
I will. I'll be going there. Why would I miss out on such an amazing opportunity? But also, I don't want to just approach that tournament as an experience. I want to go in there as if I can win and believe that I can win, and I do. I don't think that there's any reason for me to enter a tournament just for the experience and not believing that I'm going to win it. So I'm going to spend the next couple days. I know it's a really quick turnaround. I know some small adjustments that I made here that, mistakes that won't fly over there. So tweaking those up and just ready to go have at it and give it 100%, give it my all, and see what happens. So,
how does competing in this tournament a week before the trials help you for the trials?
Like I mentioned, just seeing the things I need to tweak up. There's a difference, maybe not so much in skill, but in maturity in this age and the senior levels. They've been through more, they've experienced more, so maybe the smaller mistakes and things, hips out or head down, those type of things that I can get away with here, they're not going to fly over there. So that's the biggest thing that I have to be like, hey, this has to be in line, this has to be sharp. They're going to capitalize on those mistakes. So just preparing for that, not going into that tournament mentally defeated, but taking as much time. Like I said, it's a quick turnaround, but taking every single hour that I have to make those adjustments and get ready to go give it my all and have a blast. I'm excited.
You're not the only athlete that is doing this, but competing here and going to the Olympic trials. Does that help you with your weight and just keeping it down and just kind of staying fit while maybe others really haven't been competing as much?
Yeah, I've decided to go 68 just with the timing of this tournament and that. I feel really good wrestling at what I weigh and not cutting weight. I just feel like then I get to focus on the fun part, and feeling good that week of. So I've been really enjoying that, and I don't think weight matters. You're gonna, it's either Kayla Miracle or Meet Laura. There's no, hey, let me go this one. There's no running away. Everybody's good at every weight now. You might have been able to do that 10 years ago, but you know, the sport has grown so much, and it's amazing to see that it doesn't really matter. I don't care what weight I go, I'm going to have somebody tough anyway, and I find so much joy in that, knowing that that's where our sport has come to, and, you know, there's a stud at every weight. There's no free rounds anymore, so it's good to see.
You're from Nevada. What do you think about the state championship being in Arizona?
I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting. I mean, hey, whatever to bring in a big crowd, right? I hope that, you know, I can continue. I love tournaments like this where I get to represent Nevada. I do, because, you know, that's what's made me. It's what gave me my base, my foundation, and has set me up to be able to compete and do what I'm doing right now. So I will forever cherish Nevada in my heart, and if I can put it on the map in any ways, like that's a goal of mine. Even though I may, you know, be at Iowa or I was in Pennsylvania, like I said, tournaments like this where I can represent Nevada really means a lot to me.
Thanks, Reese.
Awesome. Thank you guys.